Good morning. Welcome to.
Good morning.
What time is it?
53.
It's morning, boy. Oh, what a day! What a day!
What a long drive.
What a long drive from Bloemfontein. This is our second stop, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's our second stop.
Yeah.
We've literally been on the road for 10 hours.
Since the morning.
5 hours to Bloemfontein, 5 hours back.
Yeah.
We are on our last stop, and from here we are home and dry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see how everyone looked at us when we told them we were driving back?
Back. Everyone was surprised.
Someone was like, huh? Oh my God. Have you had a chance to digest that game?
It's been long now. No?
Yeah.
It's been
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It's been 7 hours.
I don't think I have.
You haven't?
No.
I think it's so difficult. Our third final loss in a row. It's crazy.
It's crazy. We've in
Wait, sorry, did we lose the MTN 8 before AFL?
yeah, we lost.
Oh, so it's not the third in a row. It's 2 in a row now. Because we won AFL.
Oh, yeah.
But domestically, our third in a row.
In a year we played 4 finals and lost 3. In a space of a year.
That's crazy.
25% win rate in finals in a year.
Perfect lineup.
Yeah.
Perfect lineup. But I was dissatisfied with the play. Even when we were 1-0 up. Before we scored, we played with our food. We were shot at goal, but they were straight to Chipezes.
Yeah.
We literally handed him the man of the match about Gajan. And I was telling Kutlwana when we were 1-0 up, I'm not satisfied with how we are playing. Because like there's a period where we like we had possession like after we scored. Hey man, we're playing balls to the sides too much. I think that's my biggest frustration. We're no longer a team that is when last did you see Tebo Homokona like drive in the middle? Marcelo. Obviously Lucas Ribeiro will be all over the place because he's like now he's like our pulse, ne?
Yeah, you would say he's a main guy in this system or whatever you want to call it that we play these days.
He is. He should be. He is. But there are moments where I felt like I needed him more in the zone 14 area. I needed him a bit more centrally because in those spaces right now he's the only player who's patient enough like with the pass.
And who can find the right pass.
Yeah. And my biggest frustration, it's been a frustration from the beginning of the season. We were playing, now my thing, we are scoring goals, we are direct, but even Never was the one who's been saying it. We give our opponents a lot of chances, which is, I think, our biggest problem right now, is that fear factor that we instilled in opposition teams, isolating. Obviously Magesi didn't get a lot of chances. They got, I think, 2 shots on target, and they were both the goals.
Something like that. Some crazy stat like
they are
that.
They are very economical. They are very. I don't know the words, but like when they strike,
Yeah.
it results into something for them. But now my thing is that we are not imposing ourselves enough. And I think I said it when we were at the conversation with the gentleman outside parking lot. Kere, we stoop to the level our opponents are in. I think any coach, when Sundowns like comes to you like on the sides looking for a cutback, I think any coach will take that in the PSL right now. Any coach will say, bring this on. Like I'll gladly take it.
Yeah.
A Sundowns team that doesn't stress the centre backs, that doesn't stress the number 8. The Sundowns team that doesn't look for the spaces in between
The two centre backs.
the spaces in between the full backs and the centre back is manageable. We saw MTN 8 against Polokwane, even though we won the game. We saw Castellis.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought we were too timid. I thought we were too with the intensity arena throughout the first half. The second half even was not at the level as it was supposed to be. I thought we were too slow in our passing. Like you said, we went to the sides too much. For final, you don't play a final like that. Unfortunately, you lose if you play a final like that. It's a once-off. Magesi had 2-1 set piece. They scored, and the first goal, like player, it was a cross learner from their left or right. 2 opportunities, then they kill off the game. Intensity was not there. We were too timid for me.
Yeah.
Too passive.
Yeah. And you know how we say, like, finals are to be played, are to be won, not played.
Yeah.
But I think for sometimes it's an elite team, Toto. I'll challenge anyone. Or we have the best squad on the continent. I'll challenge anyone.
Yeah.
Or we have the best squad on the continent. We just can't be losing to a newly promoted team. I'm sorry.
No.
It's unacceptable.
No.
Yeah, we honestly just can't. And I know we are the people who are saying we are not entitled to win. We are not. But an elite team, you get to a final. But this is Chiefs and Test Galaxy all over again.
It is.
Because didn't they listen? Been in the doldrums. ABC Mutsepe promoted this team. I did see maybe they bought status or what, but they got where they got now, and their fairy tale run.
Today they sit here and they've got the trophy. Last Norway's got trophy.
Did you, at the beginning of the season, did you ever think you'll be at the stadium but Twin City Cricket for position for a newly promoted team?
I'm sick of that sight.
Name me 3 players from this team. I'm serious.
I can't. Chipasasa.
Dylan Miku.
Yeah.
Okay. Le Abrams. Chirambandare, Le Abrams, because we know them from tags.
Yeah.
Who else?
Who else?
No, but let's be serious. You can't give me the lineup.
Yeah.
I don't even know when I go benching. Maybe 4, 5.
Yeah.
Agizi boy. It's just unacceptable. Sundowns can't lose to
Magesi.
I'm reminded of Tseleng Druza when we lost the final. No celebrated the record to the Kapudi guy. We were the ones setting the records. Kajino Refile Magesi record. First ever team, newly promoted team to win a League Cup ever in PSL history.
The record is something, now the trophy is something.
Yeah, but we are giving away the records now.
Yeah.
I get it. I don't know. Some people are saying the coach didn't have enough time to prepare because it's straight after international break. For an elite team like Sundowns, Sundowns are an excuse.
Nah.
There's no excuse at Sundowns.
No.
It's unacceptable to lose to a newly promoted team. When we lost the MTN 8, when we lost the Nedbank, okay, it's Pirates. Barrobile Molimo. Kajano Babetile Spoon. Clean. No stories, no
Penalties denied.
Nothing, boy.
Wow, man.
Straight, boy. About City straight, no change.
Yeah.
Straight, no change, boy. So Agiti, it's for me. I think this result is unacceptable.
No, it's bad. It's a horrendous result. It's a very bad result. I accept not. I don't accept. The performance was not good, but the result, it's heavy to take. It's a punch in the nose.
And I forgot which part Coach Mango was talking about, but he was saying, kind of who was saying it, he said the players were playing under instruction. Like someone was questioning what, and he said, like they're playing under instruction.
Oh, it was me about the long range shooting.
Oh yes.
The long
Oh yeah. I heard it more. It was on the TV interviews, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And we were impatient. It's already shot the tail. I mean, it's Magesi, guys. It's Magesi. You want to tell me who like the combination play against Magesi and you resolve to shooting from range
Years.
and like team shots, Lohon.
Yeah.
I think it's only the Reina Stebza that were like on target.
The rest, poor.
Yeah, this is unacceptable. I don't know. This is unacceptable. And so you see, my thing with our beloved Mamelodi Sundowns is that we will have this type of result like this, né? And then the coach will change the team, maybe for the Champions League or Agiti for a league game. And then let's say we have a high-scoring game. That team will remain. I don't think now, like, that's how a big team of Sundowns stature should operate. This team, you have internationals, and then you have internationals who are making the AFCON team of the tournament. You know what I mean?
Who know what they're doing?
And I'll go back to saying, these are the guys who gave you 73 points. These guys gave you a new record. These are the guys that went to all those finals. I say, these are not just small boys. They're not small boys. So, I don't know. It's just a... It's unexplainable.
Yeah. It's bad. Yeah.
Like, you want to shake it off, but...
You can't seem to shake it off.
Yeah. My kids.
You want to go into the ratings or...
Have you said enough? I don't know what to say. I can't put on if you said enough. We can go into the ratings. Because I think we were just going to ramble.
Yeah. 6.
For Onwen. What did you do?
Except pick up the ball from the back of the net twice.
And I think his... Agizikiri was let down by his defense.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Those headers were in the 6-yard box, boy. Who criticized small, maybe Ninke, that ball was going for post, thinking maybe could have come out for it, or Yakon was just too far from him.
Yeah.
But yeah, 6. I think 6.
6.
Yeah.
I thought Mudau handled Shirambadara well in the first half. There was really no threat. We didn't give much. We didn't give away a chance in the first half. Got a silly yellow card for that run he made, and then Anyaku Devagalitso. It was really unnecessary.
Yeah.
But solid performance from him. 6.5.
6.5. Okay.
And like 6. Yeah, 6. Garant.
6.
Kutlwana, what's your rating for Mtobi?
I don't know if you could have done better for the goal. I don't know.
That's why I'm not gonna rating. That's why
I
I'm
don't
going to Kutlwana, because I feel like maybe his take will be sober. Kutlwana says it should be less than Leron one. You think he should have done better, Vel?
It's difficult because it's a by flickile on your post. So I'm not too sure he didn't read that because it was too quickly on. Maybe it would be harsh if Ferrari he could have done better.
Okay. 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aubrey had a very bad game today.
Yeah.
A very bad game
Yeah,
today.
no, he had an off day today.
He had an off day. And I think it told me like this one ball that I don't know if maybe like there was an awkward bump, like bounce on the ball or what. Told me like this one, like I don't even, it wasn't even a pass, that thing. I got a ball no more tablet. We Tuzi or something like that. And then from then it's like he just couldn't get himself playing.
Yeah.
But there's one thing I mentioned to you, Ka Aubrey, that I realized, Kachen. I have a strong feeling for these players, but somewhat on a leash. Because there's very uncharacteristic things that they do on the pitch. Aubrey, like there's moments where he sees a space in between whoever is the fullback and the 8, and he wants to attack that space, or the 6, whichever way. But what the Twara, and he looks for a pass back, a safer pass.
Yeah.
Instead of driving to the space, says Bona. And I think it's the same also with Debza. They just seem to not play with freedom. And I think it's because of how we want to play, because we want to get the ball quicker into the final third. And if they occupy those spaces, it will leave us
Stand at the back.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if what I'm seeing everyone else sees. Please, in the comments there, since they're open now, comment and let me know if am I crazy or are we seeing the same thing.
Yeah.
But I'm just not seeing. But the thing is that when you are inverting, it's not a position to invert. But there are moments and times in the game that might require that type of.
For you to go into those spaces.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not seeing much of that. So I wonder if those are the type of things that make them do these mistakes. Because it goes back to that thing where people saying, Kobafana, they played differently. And when you heard Coach Mangoba Junar, they're playing under instruction, it means maybe the instruction is that, okay, because we are doing this, maybe we have to cap 1, 2, 3. And which I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm saying, okay, if your playing style is different, obviously it will require
A different
output, you know what I mean? And it will require you not maybe like doing certain things. So I think it might be up to that.
Yeah.
But today, I thought Aubrey didn't have a good game today. He really didn't have a good game today.
No, he didn't.
I'm gonna give him a 4.
Okay.
But 2s.
5.
Yeah, I'm already a grand. We did, right? Remove 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But 5.
But 5.
Yeah.
But you had moments in the game where you feel like, okay, he's growing into the game, but one moment will, I don't know, it shakes his confidence or what.
In hindsight, this is complete hindsight. You know Magesi will play in a low block. Do you need Batuso or you play Neo or a Spelel?
I
Hindsight.
question I hope, boy, because as like on the road now, I get it. What if we played with 1-6?
Yeah.
Whether it's Batusi or Tebza, and then we play with Marcelo and Spalele, because I don't see enough play centrally. Spalele has those drives, and Spalele this season has shown already like he can even get goals, and he operates.
One of a few midfielders, the eights that go into the box actually.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So now I'm like, what if? But you mentioned hindsight, or what if we could have played? I mean, do you really need Batusi and Tubza for
I guess Magesi.
Abrams and even besides my but when you look at the profile in midfield, Zabona,
Yeah.
you might have maybe needed to be a bit braver.
Braver.
Yeah, but if you go back to the game here, Chiefs, when I think it was Maskepe who asked Coach Mangoba the sixth position, where Coach mentioned Hori. Personally, he prefers River there. I think Coach, and he said he doesn't want a six that moves around a lot. He wants a six that sits and gives stability. I think I'm paraphrasing. I think he said something like gives stability and doesn't move around a lot. You can go back to the league game against Chiefs and check the press conference. I think it was like the third question there, and you can listen to what Coach Mangoba said. But he basically said something along those lines. So I think that's why he likes playing Batusi there, so that he doesn't want someone who's gonna move around the way like Tebza moves, and how like Tebza I think is a brave player. Like he. When I look over Fana, like okay, but Batusi was also there, but he goes into the box, he does all these things. So now, when you mention the fact that maybe we could have played 1-6, and then maybe have Spelele Allen maybe, you wonder. Eh?
You wonder. If we were planning for the game, game to Magesi, did we really need Batusi and Debza? But hindsight, like Coach said, I haven't coached the team. My team hasn't lost. Why is you commenting? Yeah. Your team, I get a single coach, so your team hasn't lost.
Oh, yeah. How he loses it because he's coached.
It's played.
And he's right.
No, he's absolutely right.
I thought Tibza was one of our best players on the pitch today.
Yeah.
I thought he was one of our more industrious better players. Yeah. 6.5.
Yeah. Good rating. Marcelo.
Now it's actually our 8. What is that thing, man?
They don't get much in the box, do they?
They don't. I think it's only Pelele that we've seen. Neo, but I get it, man. I get it. I think I was frustrated by that thing, especially in the second half.
Yeah.
Tebza was like on the line.
Yeah.
When you make reference to some things like it'll cause a polelo, but remember when Coach Leralani said the line is an extra defender for your opposition. They don't even have to worry that much. But not all the goals side, then the line you defend. So when you're on the line, why are we playing there? Like, why are our 8s there? But yeah, it's just so difficult to highlight certain things because of Legelo, you know, it's like.
Yeah.
But yeah, Marcelo, what's your rating for him? 6. I guess if it's a controversial take, Lucas didn't have a good game today. But the thing that Lucas is that he doesn't need to have a good game to affect the game. I don't know if I'm contradicting myself.
No.
Like he will contribute to a goal, Mara, not really have a good game.
Yeah. like he lost a few balls. Then he bump off here. Now he didn't have the performance. Yeah, Lucas Ribeiro, but he came up with a very good moment.
The assist
to Reyners.
And the thing, Mara, the one thing I like about Lucas is that Nalukutlo, we were complaining, like there are instances, especially like for Peter, so the ball, like the moment he receives the ball, he turns away from the ball. Like he turns away and he looks for a safe pass. And I'm like, those are not areas that is safe pass. I think you should turn inside and create a stress for the center back. Yeah. But like when you turn away, you know what I mean? You give them a breather. That's the one thing I like about Lucas. Lucas also bolo what and when you about this by two more and he has this like he has a low sense low center of gravity. There are moments where wow and now like it takes me back to the AFL goal that Peter Shalulu scored in the AFL final. It seemed like Lucas would lose a bolo but he eventually led to so. That's my thing, Kashalu. Sometimes mola and there can be a scramble mola and then one water and then finishes it. You know what I mean? And that's the one thing I like about Lucas. Even though today it wasn't a vintage performance like he's had in the previous games, but he had game-changing moments. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because you can lose, yes, but the goal you get can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think Lena we can give him a 6.
6.
Because personally I think Teboho had a better performance on the pitch. Personally. But when it comes to Lucas, same as it happened ka Marumo Garants Legajin, man mark. Because I think these coaches have realized
teams are away now.
Yeah, you close down Lucas. You lose down Lucas and you limit Sundowns from playing. Yeah. Reyners
6.5.
Yeah. I think that's a fair rating. Reyners Lena he was
top finish though, eh? Oh.
Control placed it but Lena like he was too deep. And you see here's my frustration. Hoga level that first half. There were moments where Reyners is in the positions that you would expect your aides to be in. He was coming in too deep. Switching the ball. And there was a moment and just as after we won that ball, we needed him up front.
Yeah.
And he wasn't there. And now we said to recycle the ball and frustrating. Shalom 4.5.
He didn't go 5.5.
4.5. Yeah. But in the first half, showed intent. I think two shots on target, ne? Mara those otlo udi rights chipesa zela wana ka ralo ya nyana. Diporasa teng dia street ko yena. Dala gastlana. No ways. When I went young was I think nyana. Emo basis
street ko yena.
Boy, u got ball on the left side and a magnet. But yeah, I think Shalu in the first half you were hoping that the performance like gets better and better, but especially if you're honest, like in the second half, like the entire team really
was flat.
Yeah, it's like it was a different team that came out in the second half. It was like a different team.
Yeah,
I thought off the bench, Kutlwano I think was good.
Yeah, very good.
I thought Kutlwano was very good off the bench. Because there's Kutlwano, Tapelo, Neo. No, like the first 3 changes.
Yeah.
I think we can give Kutlwano a 6.
The Tapelo, that's.
Even Tapelo?
I think the Tapelo.
Yeah. Neo, 5.5.
Yeah.
Salas?
Yeah. 4.
Utzenika, but I think it's unfair.
Okay.
I think it's unfair to rate him actually. It's I think around the 80s, after 80 something minute, ne? 86, 90 plus. But I think it's unfair to rate him. It wasn't enough. Hey, Mara, you want something more like, yo, I'm putting back to the dark days when we were chasing a game. Alish Kutal Kopele, Mvala, Mvala, Sales Kopele, and none of them could even win the headers.
Okay, maybe I was unfair on Salis.
I guess I know one and Twila. Until I'm feeling Nachmir. What is it, Nachmir?
Yeah.
Remember when Kushpis would send Matthew Boys and Skopel?
Oh my goodness.
I don't want to see that thing, guys. I don't want to see that thing. Bugambandruno loser. Die on your sword. Fall on your sword. I don't want to see that thing. Your Romela Santa Bekopele anymore, guys. Unless the Champions League finale. I think also, like, if we played well and like we were just unlucky. You know, those type of games you like.
Else, yeah.
That thing, arena plan. Just seeing Mvala, Sales Kopile kwa. A hona le bolo e one by flicking. Yeah, I think we must never do that again, guys.
Please,
please. Now. I can have a little bit move because we need coaching to happen, guys.
yeah.
We need coaching to happen. And now I had accepted the results even though I still wasn't you know, the Sundowns team we had changes. We become a different team. Like it's like game aswa. And then like when we saw like the 3 changes, like we felt like what's gonna happen here. But I think Gutwano had
Actually, the 3 substituting,
they had a positive influence on the game,
they
ne?
They did.
I think that chance here Rinas when it was still 1-1.
Yeah.
When Gutwano put him through. Utimile ngwana assist monate ka final le mola. Amutimile assist. Now rating for coach.
Ari? 5.5.
Half, yeah.
The 3 subs, but they were good subs, but
even the lineup was a good lineup.
The lineup was, but performance, your team and the result fall solely on his head. They do, like in any coach in the world. Rakasari, when it's a good times, it's him. They change the style of play when it's a bad times. The players don't want to play for him. We can't.
Yeah, we can't pick and choose when these players want to play.
Yeah.
And when we feel like and we say it.
Yeah.
Now, do you at least have a rating for the supporters? I mean, it's past 3 now, and we drove all the way and all the way back.
Yeah.
10 for us.
Please.
We played our part.
I know you played our part.
We played our part. See you guys when we play the Champions League. I don't know what must change for us to win a cup final now.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did it against with that, guys. We did it against Marumo Gallants. We did it against Cape Town City. Can you not? Are dealing bana in the Nedbank Cup? Nakazanya go bale hope tata no. The league and then the only hope I have, I'll reserve it for the Champions League. Let the Nedbank Cup go where it's supposed to go. But when you are we need Nedbank Cup to 3, the empty net 3. I mean, Aresumus. Actually, but we need 3 the empty net Araswa. So Robola King Nedbank. But guys, parents, congratulations. 2025 Nedbank Cup champions. Exclude us, guys. Fatu, do a favor, my brother. This thing is just painful now. I know, Fatu. It's like Rapanishi. No, guys. No.
Thank you, guys.
No, guys.
Bye-bye.
Nedbank Cup, gents. DDC, please. But Lalebo Sales. But Lebo. Bargo Mama Dala Wood Cup go Eastern Cape. But Dalang Bomali, gents. Gents, I'm sorry. If there's another cup final, exclude me. le tlampotse le bor le le bya. I'm tired of this thing. Ay boy. No. I'm tired of being at the final. I didn't even react. Gents. I didn't look. No. I don't the final, guys. I don't win the league. It reached the Champions League semi-final. You're happy, really. No, the capacity, the Arabella. Gents. I don't win the final, guys. Nah, I'm going to break the final. Let's have it net bank come final chance, please. I read to it and I'll fit. I'm not pleased, gents. Calcubel. I don't know one first round. Retuling Champions League semi-final, quarter-final, Rutalwell da. Retwin any league arena press. Magesi, you know you grab my 5. League, boy, great.
100%.
Ah, boy, great. La bona no. I've bust Kubagidi Hobo. Aye, guys.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye, guys.